Alrighty, so we're gonna continue with chapter 14, and this one's a meaty chapter. It's pretty thick in comparison to a lot of them. Chapters 14, 15, and not so much 16, but 14 and 15 are pretty thick. So we're gonna see what we can do with this one. Chapter 14, day 7. Day 7, okay? 7 of these niggas knowing each other. Day 7. That next morning, at about 10 o'clock, the trip continued, and the boys were just waking up. Good morning, Dylan. Jakoby yawned and kissed the blonde's cheek. Good morning, Jake. Oh my god, today's the day. I know, right? I'm so damn excited. Like, whoa. They both sat up and rubbed their sleepy eyes, then smiled. I can't wait to sing the song. I hope you like it. It took a while for me to find and memorize it. Cool. Of course I'll like it, no matter, as one word, how weird the songs you sing are. I'll always enjoy listening to them. The song I picked is pretty much like the others. It has a lovey meaning, yet it has a rocky beat. Good explanation. You don't have to sing it, you know. I want to, though. I can't not sing to my BF my BBFU BBFUTDATEOT, I think. Dylan smiled quickly and hugged Jakoby, hearing their stomachs growl afterwards. Wow, I heard your belly's all the way up here. What do you guys want for breakfast? Can we maybe get donuts? Jakoby questions. And I spelled donuts like as awkwardly as possible, like DOUGNUTS. Isn't donut just DONUT? Like, why do I have to do dough nut? Jakoby questioned. Sure, why not? I'll go to a drive-through donut place. That's a thing? Dylan... Oh, duh, Dunkin' Donuts. Stupid fuck. I'm sorry. Dylan rolled his eyes and smiled more. Jake, you crazy. I love you. I love you as a brother, but you crazy. Oh, I know. I haven't had donuts in years. I miss the sugariness. As if you need more. I was about to say the same thing, Dylan. Seeing you yesterday. Hang on, my sister's calling me. Give me a quick second. Okay, sorry about that. I spelled yesterday with a U. Isn't that sexy? As if you need more. Seeing you yesterday, I'm kind of scared. He nudged the raven head's shoulder and grinned more. It would have been over. It would have to be over 50 grams of sugar yesterday. Why do I keep spelling yesterday with a U? It's like I spell masturbate with an E, but yesterday with a U. I had 2 cans of soda, each were about 27 grams. Last I knew, donuts were under 20 each, so I can only have 2. Thanks for the math lesson. He leaned on Dylan and dramatically sighed. Jake, you are heavy. Yeah. Excuse me? I'm going teabag you. Mind you, there's no 2, but anyway. Mind you, I didn't know what teabagging was back then. I thought that was just you grabbing someone's face and shoving it in your crotch. So, that's what I thought it was, and that's what he did. What's that? This. He placed his hand on the back of Jakoby's... Okay. Not his... He placed his hand on the back of Jakoby's... hand, I'm guessing, because it didn't say head, and pushed him face down in his lap. His face turned red, and he let go, seeing that Jakoby didn't sit up. What are you doing? Smelling that sweet nut. I'm just kidding. Remembering your smell. Same thing. He dug his face further in Dylan's lap and blushed as well. This is so weird. I hate my story. Jake, stop. Nick, virgin. Jakoby soon dug his face even further and felt Dylan slightly spread his legs. I'm gonna cry. I can't handle this already. Why do you need to remember that smell? 'Cause in cat humans, it's one of the strongest. Not strongest. Strongest odors of the body. I need to remember it, so if we separate, I can find you. That's not how it works, boo-boo. But Jake, I'm wearing jeans. It's probably not strong enough. Nigga. Don't say. Jakoby lifted his head with his face entirely flushed. Hesitantly, he unbuttoned Dylan's pants and pulled them down. Ugh, why did I say that? Literally is what he thinks. Don't worry, I won't go any lower than your boxers. Okay, I sure hope not. Once again, he shoved his face down between Dylan's legs and inhaled deeply. Damn, you smell good. Let me smell yo dick. Sorry. Dylan spread his legs a few inches more and felt his lower body tingle. It's called horny. Almost done. I don't know. This is happening while Aaron's in the car. Jakoby pushed his face further in between Dylan's legs. Okay, yeah, that's right. And purred quietly. It's so weird. This is so weird. Weird is what this is. He perked up his head and scooted back. I literally wrote that. Okay, so it said and backed up, but I crossed out up and kept back. So it says he perked up his head and scooted back. Done. Dylan smirked and leaned up to Jakoby, then whispered in his ear. To be honest, it was kind of turning me on. No shit. Jacoby's face soon became hot and his ears laid back. All of this was crossed out. Stop getting closer. Why? You said what the fuck was... Oh, I'm sorry. My Windows made... like the... Like that Windows 10 makes when something's done. I was, finished... Like the chapters 9 and 10. That video finished, processing and is now a complete video, so now I can upload it. And, so it every time a new video, like a video's done doing shit, like done being a video, it makes that noise. So I was like, what the fuck did I do? I didn't do anything. Like, don't tell me I can't do it. It was so weird. Anyways, that was so irrelevant. I'm so sorry. Okay. You said, stop getting closer. Why? You said I haven't seen the entire you. I kind of want to see your horny side, even if I have to touch you. Touch me? Yeah, silly. Dylan reached his hand between his and Jacoby's pants. I swear to God, I'm reading what it says, and that's what it says. And winked. Touch. After everybody ate breakfast, and then so that whole thing didn't happen, apparently. Jakoby sang random songs to Dylan. At this time, it was almost 11:30. Baby, I love you. I never want to let you go. The more I think about, the more I want to let you know that everything you do is super freaking cute, and I can't stand it. I've been searching for a boy that's just like you, 'cause I know that your heart is true. Aw, you love me. Fucking Dylan. Dylan hugged Jakoby with his tail swishing and his ears perked. Oh yes, you're my sugar dumpling muffin baby pumpkin pie. Oh no, that's broken side. Jakoby wrapped his arms around Dylan and smiled. I sound delicious. I bet you would eat me all day. Oh yeah, totally. He blushed and licked Dylan's ear, then bit it softly. Jake stopped. The blonde blushed as well and bit his lip. Then whispered softly, earlier you almost made me hard too. I'm surprised you weren't hard already, Dylan. You were... Oh. Maybe... No, that was Jakoby. I'm sorry. You were touching me and I couldn't help myself. Jake, stop. Wait until we get to the camp. Really? Or when we get home? Fine, but don't keep me waiting when I'm like this. Why are they talking like a couple all of a sudden? This is weird. FWBs. What the fuck? Finally, the trip to the campsite in Helena, Montana came to a close. By 7:30, both tents were set up, both air mattresses were blown up, and Jakoby prepared to sing for Dylan. He sat on the edge of a dock with Dylan's guitar in his arms. I can do this. I can do this. I hope my voice is good enough. What if it cracks? What if I miss a string? What if I breathe wrong? Oh God, oh God. He gulped and whispered the lyrics, jittering with excitement and nervousness. Meanwhile, Dylan set up the microphone on the campsite stage. I wonder what he's going to sing. I'm feeling shaky and my tail won't stop wagging. He smiled. Mom, I'm going to go down to the dock with Jake. Okay, sweetie. Hey, Dylan greeted as he sat next to Jakoby. I'm so nervous. Don't be. But what if I screw up somehow? What if I forget the words or skip a string? I'll be standing there like a dumbass. Dylan smiled and lowered his feet into the river. I don't care if you mess up. It means a lot to me that you're even singing to me. Okay. He hugged Jakoby and flipped his hair. Well, let's go. By the time the two got back, everybody at the campsite gathered in front of the stage, awaiting for Jakoby to sing. Holy bitch on fire, Sam, he screamed. I'm going to stand at the front, okay? The amp is right there. Good luck. Dylan walked around to the front and smiled. Jakoby hesitantly walked up the stage stairs, hooked the guitar up to the amplifier. Isn't it a fucking acoustic guitar? Whatever. And paced to the microphone. Hey, everybody. He threw his hands up and smiled. I can already see it. Little emo boy. Hey, guys. The crowd screamed as if they were at a concert. Well, I'm going to sing a song to my new best friend, Dylan. I just want him to know that I'm glad that he gave me a chance. And I'm sorry for anything I've done so far. We're BBFUTDATEOT. Damn, I hope I got that right. Now here's my song to him. I bet the audience is like, get this emo fag off the stage. Like, someone will give him his medicine. He sighed and began to play the guitar. You walk into the room and he was singing stuttering. Okay, I'm sorry, but I love the shit out of this song, okay? I am so sorry, but this song, I forgot it existed until now. It's like, I'm not going to sing it, but yeah, I'm just going to speak it clearly like I have been doing. You walk into the room and no. You walk into the room and I love this song. I want to tell you, but I just can't speak. This shouldn't be so difficult. Why I. Tell me why I see you and I just can't breathe. You're like a bullet boy to my heart. You're like a very far shooting star. The very thing that I need. Look at how you get to me. I can never be myself. How can I when I'm stuck in hell? Stutter-eng. Stutter-eng. When I tell you what I feel inside, but every time I go and try, mutter-eng. Stutter-eng. Dylan screamed with the crowd and almost instantly fell in love with Jakoby. 2 minutes later, Jakoby ended and panted heavily. Everybody soon dispersed to their spots. Meanwhile, Dylan pulled Jakoby off of the stage and hugged him. Thank you. He jumped up and down with his ears perked. No problem, Dylan. You're my best friend, and I love you even more than a brother. You came to me to be my friend. That's just a small thank you. Jakoby shrugged and stared into Dylan's eyes. Sweetly, he kissed his cheek and smiled. Smile. Soon, they arrived at their tent to see Aaron roasting marshmallows. That was a weird sentence. Jakoby, that was so sweet of you, she grinned and hugged the young musician. Thanks, he grinned as well and blushed. I'm making s'mores. Do you want some? Yes. Dylan smiled and rolled his eyes as he watched his friend excitedly shake. Thank you. Confused, Erin glanced at her son and saw his smile. He's never had them before. I told him about them, and he almost went crazy then. Chapter 15. These are so good, Jakoby said with the chocolate dripping out of his mouth. I officially love s'mores. It's really funny because that's something I've kept in my story, or that's something that I abandoned and then brought back, is one of the characters never having s'mores before, except in this current story it makes more sense, so I'm just going to leave that. I know, right? Dylan agreed as he bit into a freshly made s'more. Freshly made s'more. Oh, that's right. These used to drive me absolutely crazy. Every day I eat one, then sneak another about an hour later. How are you so skinny then? I've been on the rec swim team every year since I was about 7. During the days I don't swim, I played volleyball. But swim season starts next March, maybe. Why does this sound like Jakoby, like Osborne in fucking New Story with 2 Y's and a period? What the fuck? Maybe you can come sometime? Jakoby wiped his mouth and smiled. Yeah, I'll be there. Dylan smiled back and finished his third s'more. I'm going to the dock, okay, Dill? Okay. Wow, today was so amazing, Jakoby said to himself with his feet in the water. I'm surprised it sounded as well as I hoped. No, I used the wrong... for a second I was excited, but I used well instead of good. I'm surprised it sounded as well as I hoped. Fuck. And Dylan seemed to like the song. I loved it, Dylan corrected about 5 feet behind the Ravenhead. And you sounded amazing, by the way. Truly amazing. He sat next to his friend and flipped his hair. Fuck. Thank you so much. It means a bunch. It means a bunch. Well, it's how I feel, dude. I've never had a friend as caring, funny, nice, honest, trustworthy, or even as cute as you. Really? Yeah, really. Dylan's tail swished and knocked up against Jakoby's, which was also swishing. Their eyes locked and their hands scooted towards each other. Thank you for the best night ever. No, thank you. Their faces soon turned red and their silky tails wrapped around each other. A few heartbeats later, their lips lightly touched. Finally! Then fully met. 4 breathtaking minutes later, they separated and panted. Oh my god, Jakoby said, with his face still red. Dylan smiled and felt Jakoby's fingers play with his hair. You're a good kisser. Thanks, you too. They stared into the starry sky and scooted closer to each other. Wouldn't you have to have kissed prior to this to know if someone's a good kisser? I'm sorry. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. I have a question. What is it? Be honest. On a scale from 1 to 10, how much do you like me? 1 means just as newly met friends. 10 means as a boyfriend. Jakoby blushed and bit his bottom lip softly. Now 5. It was 4 before we kissed. Fuck. That's it, Dylan? Dylan smiled and hugged him. Oh no, I'm sorry, that's Jakoby. Really, Jakoby? Thank you, Jake. You're definitely... Wow. My spelling of definitely is definitely the worst I've ever seen. Deffinately. Definitely. Wow. There's not even an A in definitely. Definite. No. Is there? No. No, there's not. You're definitely welcome. 10:30 rolled around, and the two slowly walked to the campsite's playground. I still can't believe we kissed. I'm sorry. Can't you just... Can't... See, that's... Okay. I hate to keep saying, oh, my current story, but my current story is so much better because it's like the kiss isn't like a bad thing. Like, granted, the one character has no fucking idea what a kiss is, but it's not the point. He, like... no one apologizes for it. It's like, just kiss. Just kiss and let it be a thing. Stop apologizing for kissing someone. You both were in it together. Stop apologizing, nigga. Okay. No, it's fine. I kind of enjoyed it. You kind of enjoyed it, nigga? Kind of enjoyed it, nigga? You did? Yeah, Jake. It wasn't boring or bad. You're the first person I've kissed now. Same here. At least we've had our first kiss, huh? Yep, just with each other. Soon they arrived. No, fuck! Soon they arrived at the playground and sat on the swings. The crystal moon shined over them as they light... I spelled crystal wrong. I'm looking at that and I'm like, why does it look like it says Chrysler? I put a fucking H in crystal. The crystal moon shined over them as they lightly swung back and forth. You're like a bullet boy to my heart, like a very far shooting star, the very thing that I need. Look at how you get to me, Dylan Lilly sang to himself. I can't get the song out of my head now. The band that sings the song meant for it to be for a girl, but it was written as like a bullet girl to my heart, but I changed it. So who cares? Like, why does that matter? Since you're not a girl, obviously. Well, thank you for singing it. I've never met anybody just as different as you. Yeah, no kidding. You're just so... I can't even explain it. You don't need to. Jakoby smiled and headed towards the dock once again. Come on. I want to swim. Jakoby stood up and I thought something just dropped and I was about to freak out. I thought something like dropped from my ceiling. Like that. Wow. I don't like when things are on the ceiling and drop because... Yeah, now I'm freaking out. Anyway, where was I even before that happened? Jakoby stood up and took his shirt off. You don't have your bathing suit, though. I can swim in my underwear. Or skinny dip. He shrugged and took his jeans off and backed up. Seconds later, he dove in and... It's dived, isn't it? Fucking. Who cares? And splashed Dylan on the way in. You're crazy, Jakoby. Tell me something I don't know. He wildly shook his head. Fuck, my sister's calling me again. Give me a second, guys. I'm so sorry. And I'm back. I am so fucking sorry for that. Where was I? Okay. He wildly shook his head and swam up to the edge of the dock. Come in. No, I don't have a bathing suit either. Oh, come on, please. Please. No, Jake. I'll be your lover. I'll be you our lover. Fuck. That's so tempting, but nope. Dylan smiled and leaned back. Mischievously, Jakoby grabbed his friend's ankles and pulled him in. You ass face. The blonde splashed Jakoby and hugged him. The fuck? Why are you hugging me? I thought it was an ass face. Yeah, but a kind of cute one. Haven't we all established this, guys? This has been established many, many times. Dude, my underwear is soaked, Jakoby laughed as he and Dylan returned to their tent. I know, seriously. I thought I said new. That's why I said no. So I'm sorry. I know, seriously. It was fun, though. Thanks for being so pushy. I thought I said thanks for being a pussy. Oh, no problem. They turned their backs on each other. They turned their backs on each other and changed their boxers and put their pajamas on. Today was the best day ever. Seriously, I wish it didn't have to end, Jakoby said as he crawled into their tent, followed by Jakoby. Wait, so they just changed out in the open, Nick? I wasn't even paying attention. Whatever. I know, but at least now I know for sure that I would become gay for you. He blushed and sat on the air mattress. Nigga, you been gay. You would? Yeah, it would be worth the name-calling and teasing. Dylan kissed the Ravenhead's lips and smiled. My wish came true, by the way. What was your wish? That you would kind of like me a little more than you did. They blushed more and laid down. Same here. I think it's obvious mine came true, too. Good night, Jake. I'll see you in the morning. Good night, Dylan. Day 8. You're like a bullet boy to my heart, very far shooting star. We all know the song. Dylan sang lowly to himself, soon glancing over at Jakoby, whom was asleep. He's so cute, he thought as he brushed his hair. Afterwards, he flipped it and shifted through his gym bag for a shirt. Nigga, didn't you have a suitcase? Whatever. He would become gay for me? I must mean a lot to him. What is with this gay being a choice theme in my stories? What is this shit? At this time, it was almost 9:30 in the morning. Hey, Dylan, Jakoby yawned as he stumbled out of the tent. Dylan sat by the firewood and tossed rocks in the firewood. Then, my editing skills. Then looked back. Hey, Jake, good morning. Good morning. The Ravenhead sat next to him and leaned on his shoulder. I'm so tired. I can tell. I waited for an hour for you to wake up. Why didn't you wake me up? You were too relaxed looking to wake up. Now, come on, you need to get dressed. Dylan smiled and stood up. Help me? Jakoby threw his hands in the air and swished his tail. Sure. Dylan pulled his sleepy friend up and walked him to their tent. Which shirt do you want? One of yours? Oh, okay. And that's how it ends. That's the only okay chapter ending I will ever admit. Like, that was okay. Like, it was cute. It's different, okay? I hate giving props to this shit. I am so sorry. I really hate it. I hate it just as much as you do. But that was kind of cute, guys. It's like, come on. What shirt do you want? One of yours? Oh, okay. Like, it's just like, oh, he's so gay. Like, it's cute. I don't know. Like, yeah. I mean, I was going to say, if in my current story, if Dimitri, so there's the two characters, Jakoby is, Jakoby, fuck, I'm sorry. Why did I say that? Zavione is he's the chaser. He's the one being chased, or the one chasing rather, and Dimitri is the one being chased, but, Dimitri, I'm going to say Dylan, I swear to God, Dimitri is the top in the relationship. So he fucks Zavi, but Zavi chases Dylan. Fuck Dimitri! So, what I was going to say was, I can see that being cute, like, and relevant in my current story, but I realize, like, I can see Dimitri being like one of your shirts, but then I'm like, well, Dylan, fuck my asshole wide open with a car jack. Dimitri is like twice Zavi's size, so he would never fit into one of Zavi's shirts. In fact, he would rip it in half, if that. So, anyways, that was completely irrelevant story, and I fucked up multiple times by saying Dylan, and I'm appalled that I ever confused Dimitri for Dylan. Anyways, next time we'll continue with chapter 16, although I'm considering starting one of the other old stories of mine, not stopping this one at all, but continuing with a different story, and so we can have 3 going on at one time, just to have more options to listen to. Like, because I understand that some people are like picking favorites, or you could pick favorites. And I'm not assuming a lot of people watch my shit. Trust me, I'm not like that. I'm just saying some people might not give a shit about this story and would rather hear, a new story, because they also don't like new story with 2 eyes and a period. Personally, I agree. I like First Boyfriend way more than I like New Story with 2 eyes and a period. I guess because it was earlier in my life. It's more random, stupid. It's in so many directions, but all goes together somehow. I guess in the fact that it's fucking stupid. I don't know. Anyway. Yes. So I will probably continue with chapter 16 and I guess 17. It's just 2 different notebooks. Next time, or 16, 17, and 18, I suppose, since I stopped on 15. Or whatever the case may be, I'll do that. But anyway, yes. So, tomorrow, maybe tomorrow, I'll be reading, like, a couple chapters of a different story. Maybe. Possibly. So, yep. Thanks for listening to this shit. They finally kissed, guys, and they still don't realize that they're fucking gay for each other, as well as in general, guys. Isn't that super duper fucking kill me?